Have you ever wondered how those effortlessly cool people shop for sneakers? How do they achieve that stylish yet timeless look, and what should you look out for? Let's dive into this year's sneaker trends that are both effortlessly cool and timeless enough to work for a capsule wardrobe. Browns. Browns are set to be a major trend this year. They bring warmth and depth to our outfits, and when you add brown pieces to your wardrobe, you instantly create this grounded, timeless look that's effortlessly stylish. Browns work brilliantly with any capsule wardrobe that incorporates naturals, black and white. It just blends in perfectly, and a bit of brown gives our wardrobes elegance even in sneakers. The color brown in sneakers elevates the shoe itself, and since brown sneakers don't scream for attention, they are a great choice for an effortlessly cool wardrobe. My current favorite brown sneakers are the Adidas SL 72, Puma Speedcats, Nike Cortez and New Balance 2002 R. The shape of the Adidas SL 72 is just stunning. I remember spotting them in early 2024 on the tube in London. I found myself staring at the shoes, trying to make out the model name. The person was wearing a blue pair with a bit of red, which looked really cool. Once I checked out all the available colors though, I realized the brown ones are actually the most brilliant pair, as they work with almost everything. I highly recommend the Adidas SL 72. It's such a classic, timeless, slightly retro shape that works with everything. You can't go wrong with this pair. Then there are the Puma Speedcats. I owned a pair back in the 2000s. I distinctly remember the Puma logo on the front of the shoe. I was obsessed then and still am. It stood out so much at the time. I used to pair them with low-waisted flares, but these days I style them differently. The most popular colorway in the Speedcats now is red, it seems, but this coffee caramel brown is my favorite shade next to black. Black is also fantastic. Now we have the Nikes. These are another pair from my past. It's amazing to see all these classic sneaker styles making a comeback, and I'm here for it. From what I can see online and on the streets of London, brown is the most popular colorway of the Nike Cortez, and I completely agree. If I were getting a pair now, I would choose brown or dark green, but more about the green later. Looking back, I owned them in olive green. Well done, teenage me. And next up, we have these New Balance 2002 R Coffee Sandstone sneakers. What I love about these is first, the color combination of coffee and sand is beautiful. This might be a particular sneaker, but the color combination makes it super elevated. These colors are so classy, somehow elegant. Then there's the Gore-Tex feature, making them water resistant, and they are incredibly comfortable. For practicality, that's a huge plus. Style and practicality carry equal weight for me. The only drawback of this dad sneaker style is they are less feminine and less sleek. They don't blend in like the Adidas Handball Spezial would. When it comes to styling, brown sneakers work very well with brown leather, beige knitwear, leopard print, dark denim and beige coats and jackets. They blend seamlessly with everything in a capsule wardrobe, exactly what we're aiming for today. We want effortlessly cool, current and timeless. And yes, we're asking for a lot here, but we're investing our hard-earned money in these sneakers, so we can set high standards. Let's explore some styling examples. Brown sneakers pair perfectly with beige. Their warmth and depth complement cozy beige knitwear beautifully. Any sweater or cardigan works brilliantly. Leopard print also matches well with brown sneakers. I include it in my capsule wardrobe since it's such a classic pattern, almost a neutral. My only hesitation is its current popularity. Leopard print is everywhere right now, which makes styling a bit trickier. I avoid pieces like leopard print jeans that might soon look dated. Instead, I look to smaller touches, like scarves or bags. Dark denim washes complement brown sneakers perfectly. The rich brown works harmoniously with dark denim, while light denim creates too harsh a contrast. For jean styles, straight leg is your best bet. They are simple to style, eternally classic and work with every sneaker I've mentioned. Wide leg jeans, mom jeans and barrel leg jeans match well with the sleeker styles, the Adidas SL 72, the Puma Speedcat and the Nike Cortez. For the New Balance 2002 R though, stick to straight leg jeans. Wide or barrel legs might throw off your proportions and create too much bulk. Another winning combination is brown sneakers with beige coats and jackets. This pairing adds warmth and sophistication to your look. Any coat length works, super cropped, knee length, above the knee or full length. Picture a classic beige coat with brown sneakers. It's effortlessly cool and timeless. This combination never fails. Suede. Suede is everywhere and for good reason. It adds a soft, luxurious texture to your outfits. Suede pieces in general bring a touch of vintage charm to our wardrobes and it's so timeless. With its classic appeal, suede is a trend that will keep us looking chic all year long and beyond. My favorite suede sneakers right now are the Adidas Handball Spezial, the Adidas Gazelle, the Puma Palermo and the New Balance 2002 R that we have looked at before. The Adidas Handball Spezial looks especially great in this earth tone. Again, effortlessly cool and uncomplicated within our capsule wardrobe. These are suede all over and have a classic silhouette which is calm and does not scream for attention. The rubber sole is kind of retro, super timeless, definitely not a shoe that will go out of style anytime soon. Then we have the Adidas Gazelle. But here I think it's important which gazelle you choose. There are gazelles with the wide sole where the top bit kind of above your toes is shorter in some of them. If you want to look effortlessly cool, don't go for the wide sole. The rubber sole looks so much better and the version where this covering over your toes goes further back has a way better shape that's more flattering for the shoe. I also wouldn't recommend the Adidas Gazelle Bold. Those platform triple soles are not effortless, not chic, not timeless. It's the opposite of what we're going for. If you love the shoes, I'm not judging anyone. It's just for what we're looking for, which is timeless, effortless and not trend driven, but current. Gazelle Bold doesn't really work. What does work is the Gazelle in this forest green with the rubber sole. These are brilliant. Another colorway that I think is stunning is what Adidas calls maroon, almost like a deep reddish brown. While this shade is a bit more risky than just neutral colors, it's not a screaming color. It's still calm and reduced, and I think it's a nice pop of color which doesn't stand out too much. And when it comes to the Puma Palermo, this vintage brown is so lovely. Again, slightly retro, timeless, which makes it easy to pair with pretty much any outfit. Also affordable. Puma sneakers are pretty affordable, and for great design like this, can't complain. Another colorway that I really like for the Puma Palermo is the black and white with the rubber sole. Sometimes black and white sneakers can be a bit boring. I know we like a timeless capsule wardrobe, but we don't like it to be boring either. And the Puma in black and white with the rubber sole does work, especially because of the material. Because of the suede, the black doesn't look too plain or boring. Due to the softness and classic appeal of suede sneakers, they pair well with simple, minimal outfits. Clean, classic silhouettes without bold prints or logos complement suede shoes beautifully. I'm convinced that suede sneakers pair with pretty much anything. I wouldn't necessarily wear sneakers with long skirts or long dresses though. I know it's a common thing, but it kind of throws me off a bit. If it's a mini dress or a mini skirt, it's a different story because you have your leg in between the shoes and the skirt or dress. That works. But the silhouette of a long skirt or a long dress paired with a sneaker just isn't it. It looks kind of dated, it's not effortless, it's just practical. There are better options like ballet flats or minimalist strappy sandals. Before we continue, I just quickly wanted to let you know that I've created a bunch of free workbooks as well as a checklist, and they are all free to download. They are all linked in the video description and it's for you. I made them for everyone who's so kind to tune in and spend this time with me. That's my way of saying thank you. Forest green. Forest green will be popular this year, bringing sophistication and versatility to your sneaker collection. It's a deep, rich shade that manages to be both bold and understated. Sophisticated enough for polished looks, yet versatile enough for casual wear. Forest green easily complements lots of different outfits, which is exactly what we want for our capsule wardrobe. There's a fantastic selection of forest green sneakers available to choose from. The Adidas Campus Spezial in forest green is definitely trending, but I wouldn't recommend it for a sophisticated, timeless, effortlessly cool wardrobe. Don't get me wrong, I like the shoe, but it feels like a younger style. It has a more casual, youthful energy that might not align with a more polished wardrobe. Instead, I would consider the Adidas Handball Spezial, the Nike Cortez and the Aloha's TB490. The Adidas Handball Spezial, these are a mix of suede and corduroy. Interesting combination, and it gives the shoes even more structure than just the suede. I will link them below to make it easier to find them for you. I'll actually link every single pair that I mention in this video. So if you're interested, it's super easy for you to find them. Next, we have the Nike Cortez in dark green, and they look so similar to the pair I used to own when I was about 15. So big throwback. And I think they are lovely. Super classic, timeless, effortless. You can't go wrong with them. And they are great if you're not a big fan of the rubber sole because they feature a white sole. Next up, when I just look at the style, the shape, the materials and all of that, I think the Aloha's TB490s are brilliant. The only thing I'm not too sure about, but that will be up to you, is the price point. At between $170 to $220, they are a good amount more than the Adidas Handball. And I don't see the huge difference. Both are suede, both feature a rubber sole. The main difference would probably be that they are a pair that not as many people are buying as the Adidas shoes. So if you want a pair that is still not extremely expensive, but something that not everybody has, I think it's great. But if you don't really care about that and just want a suede pair of shoes that is forest green, has a rubber sole and a timeless silhouette, you could as well just go for the Adidas. How to style forest green sneakers. You can pair them with all your natural outfits. The green adds just enough color to make your outfit pop. Forest green sneakers work well with jeans, with beige pants, with beige coats or jackets, anything denim or beige or brown as well. And speaking of brown, this brings me to one of my favorite combinations. Forest green sneakers with brown leather accessories, especially bags. When choosing a bag, I would always go for real leather because it ages really well, gets better with time, and the scratches just add character. So a brown leather bag and forest green sneakers, such a timeless, effortless combination. And specifically, these here are the bags I'm loving right now. I'll actually also link these below for you because I think they are fantastic if you're on the hunt for a brown leather bag. These last you for years to come. Retro. Retro sneakers are a big trend this year because they bring a relaxed, nostalgic vibe. With their classic designs and timeless look, they are a stylish and comfortable addition to any wardrobe that will last beyond just 1 year. I think that's actually the reason why retro sneakers are trending so much. More and more people realize that it's more sustainable and even practical not having to buy new sneakers all the time. Instead, it makes so much more sense to go for something that's more timeless, and retro sneakers are the definition of timeless. For me personally, the most effortlessly cool retro sneakers are the Nike Cortez, the Adidas SL 72, the Mexico 66 and the Adidas Handball Spezial. Because of their timeless look, retro sneakers work great with minimal outfits like plain jeans and a jumper, adding a touch of cool without trying too hard. On the other hand, if you love more layered looks, retro sneakers blend in perfectly, even when there's a lot going on. I particularly love sneakers from the 70s era. They have something special about them. The Nike Cortez first appeared in 1972, and these vintage designs keep coming back beautifully. The Adidas Handball shares that 70s heritage, having been first released in 1979. Then there's the Adidas SL 72, which was completely new to me when I first saw them in 2024, but it turns out they originally came out in 1972, the same year as the Nike Cortez. Going even further back, the Mexico 66 by Onitsuka Tiger was released in 1966, just like its name tells you. I used to own a pair of the Mexico 66, the white ones with the blue stripes and red stripes, and I still think these are pretty classic. If I were to buy a pair now, I would choose a different color due to the capsule wardrobe I'm going for. I would probably choose the beige green colorway. Though if I were feeling bold, I would go for the silver. It adds a beautiful shine and sparkle. These have gone up in price since I owned them in my 20s, but what hasn't gone up in price? While they are pricier than the other options, I still think they might be worth it. Great design, works with pretty much anything, good materials, they use goat leather, not pig leather. 70s trainers are effortless, cool, timeless, and work with any capsule wardrobe. It's wonderful that we can get them so easily and in all these colorways. This passion for vintage style runs deep. I used to run a vintage clothing business with my own stores in London and in my hometown in Germany. After doing that for over 10 years, you can see why retro style speaks to me. My channel is still small enough to answer every single comment, so leave a comment and let's chat below.